think we're going to head on over to our Kitchen World kitchen and see what we have cooking today.
We've got a treat cooking in our kitchen today. We have one of our favorites, Chef Chris from Joe's Deli, back in, and I really can't promote your pickled chicken that you tell me about all the time.
Well,
favorite in our house.
It's one of my favorites too.
And it's easy.
It's extremely easy, and you know, we haven't had it at the deli in a while, but we'll probably have to bring it back after this.
Revive the pickled chicken.
Absolutely, yeah.
Today, though, you're going to make carnitas for us.
Carnitas, another very, very, very popular item on the menu. We've been running tacos for like the last couple months, and they just sell like you wouldn't believe. They're just really our top seller by far.
Everybody loves tacos.
Yeah, and it's just a nice outlet for different ingredients, and just it's a change from your normal deli sandwich.
What kind of meat are we talking about? Pork?
Carnitas, which I think it means like little meats or something like that. But carnitas usually is some sort of roasted pork. In this case, as we were talking earlier off camera, we were talking about pork shoulder, pork butt, picnic ham, Boston butt. All these names will get you the same end product, I believe, and it's basically a pork shoulder or the hind leg, which is your hams. It'll yield the same wonderful product in the end. This is a picnic ham, what we have here, skin on, bone in. I just brought that to it intimidates a lot of people, but it's a very easy. It's one of the easiest and cheapest recipes. This was $9 for this, 99 cents a pound.
And who doesn't like an economical
Exactly.
family meal? What are some of the other things that we need?
So this is for the actual roasting of the pork. All that we'll need is a little garlic, whole cloves of garlic, and then I have some. This is a barbecue rub that we make at the deli that we use for this, and that's the only ingredients you'll need to roast this. What we do is cut like little.
We're going to get into that after. We don't want to give it away. We need them to stay for ratings, for goodness sakes. Hey, I noticed the Band-Aid on your finger. That's a cute little bird Band-Aid.
Sam gave me that. It's Angry Birds, my Angry Birds.
We have pictures that we're going to show later on in our different segments. I bet your kids are getting older now.
They are. They are, absolutely.
All right. Zoo in here today.
Yeah, it sure is.
All right, Chef Chris.
It's like my house.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of mine too.
Yeah.
Chef Chris from Joe's Deli is in, and you know we've always gone through some of your life's moments with you when your dog Sam was born.
Yeah.
And or not Sam.
My child. Sam. Yeah.
Sam was 5 years old.
Sam is 5.
And Charlie is 5 months.
5 months. Yes.
Oh, look at them. They get along really well.
They do. Yeah.
And Sam is reading now.
Sam is reading now. I was just saying, I can't believe how in the last couple of weeks he's just, every time we drive around, he reads all the signs, and he's pretty sharp.
Isn't that just amazing to see your child, and especially your first one?
Oh, absolutely.
It's just, you know, it's the first step. Next time, teenager.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yes, you can. All right, let's talk about our carnitas right now.
So what we have is our pork here. So this is very easy. Now, if you have a crock pot or a slow cooker or whatever, this can go right in there, and it's as simple as, and you can even, if you really were in a hurry, you can skip this step, but it just adds flavor. You just make little incisions in the pork.
What if it doesn't have the skin? You just do it right into the meat itself?
Now, if you get a pork butt, I'll tell you the easiest thing to get is a boneless pork butt or pork shoulder. That's 100% usable. You don't have any, like, you might have to just take off a little fat, but your yield on is 100%. It's going to be about $1.50 or $1.60 a pound as opposed to 99 cents a pound. Okay. But you just make the little incisions and just jam some garlic cloves in there. And then we have a little barbecue rub, which I explained. We make this at the deli. You just rub this down pretty good, and that's it. If you put this, your oven, since the oven's at 250 or your slow cooker is really, really low, this will create its own braising liquid or sauce. It'll just slowly melt down and slowly cook down. If you weren't sure, add a can of beer or a can of Coca-Cola would work great.
I say adding a can of beer always solves all my cooking problems. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to finish up.
Absolutely, that's it right there.
And then shove it in the oven?
Just cook it,
For how long?
Well, in a slow cooker, 6 to 8 hours. In a 225, 250 degree oven, 8 to 10 hours till it shreds.
Excellent. All right, so cute out there. Do you have everything planned for Mother's Day?
Actually, I do, yes. I went last night.
Good for you. And you took the boys with you.
I hope my mom's watching.
Forget your mom. What about your wife, too?
Yeah.
Okay. We've cooked up the pork.
Yeah, so after the pork has been cooked for, like I said, anywhere from 6 to 10 hours, It's really just till it shreds. So what we have now, let me throw on some gloves. We have our shredded pork. Now, if you get the boneless pork butt, it's 100% usable. If you get like a picnic ham, like what I had, you just have to take off the skin, unless you want to eat the nice crispy skin. I like that. And just some of the bones. Now,
what is this? Is this the shoulder or the butt?
This is the butt. This is pork butt. What I had brought before was pork picnic ham, just to show you the difference. And like we were talking about pulled pork sandwiches, this is exactly what you would use. Now there's the nice, what they call, if you're in the smokers world, like smoking meats, the bark would be the outside delicious dark part. That's all wonderful. You want to chop that up and shred that right into...
Give it some flavor?
Oh, absolutely. You don't want to waste any of that. And it just shreds up. Now what we do at the deli, how we would serve this, is we have some nice corn tortillas. And
you have to heat the corn tortillas up, because otherwise it's
you're exactly right. Heat them up, toast them, butter them up or something like that. Put them on this is a nice grill pan that we're grilling them up. And what we'll do is we'll get 3 to an order at the deli.
Oh.
And we'll throw some of this nice pork. If it's already nice and hot from your oven, you just got to shred it up, put it right on the taco. But we'll just heat it up like this in a pan. And what I like to do is, if you're going to serve this with a taco, some of that barbecue rub that we had, I like to just go a little bit more on there as like our seasoning. And
no oil or anything?
No
You're just gonna
oil.
Put it in there.
I like to just crisp it up. No oil, because you have all the residual fat, and it's not like a very lean meat, you know what I mean?
Right.
But you just want to heat it up. And now some of our things that we serve at the deli, now we do several different tacos, but this one being one of our most popular, we have a little black bean salsa. You can put that right there. A little black bean salsa that we make. Some pickled red onions.
Wow, what did you pickle it in?
Red wine vinegar, salt, sugar, and pickling spice. You could use raw, just shaved red onion would be great. So now you toast up your tortillas. I have some right here. And the way to build this up. Now, you could put all these condiments on your table, have everyone build their own. Yeah, which is what I recommend. But if you're going to make your own taco, the way I would do it is get some of this nice shredded pork and just put it right in the shell here.
Yummy.
And now, like I said, you could top this with whatever you'd like. These are just my recommendations and what we serve at the deli.
Okay, and then what? You just put on some of the...
Right here, in any order. This is cilantro and lime sour cream.
You could do a dill, or you could do anything you want.
Anything you want, yeah. Cilantro going with the whole Mexican theme. This is black bean salsa. Like I said, we make this. Another one of my favorite condiments to go with this is like a salsa verde, like a tomatillo salsa. Yeah, the green sauce.
All right, they're playing the music. I'm going to take a bite of these. Actually,
oh, go right ahead, yeah. Little cheddar cheese, some onion. Oh, here's some cheddar right there. Go right ahead. This is one of my favorite meals here.
Delicious. Buscemi household. You're going to have to teach me how to make that.
Oh, that's simple too.
All right. Well, we're going to take a break right now. Got a real fun second helping. The first helping was delicious. See the one that's missing? It's right here. I can't see it anymore. You just reheated...
So, yeah, we reheated the pork, the next day's pork, just reheat it like we were doing. If you have some leftover tortillas or even the grilled ones chopped up, or if you buy a bag of tortilla chips, what we're going to do is use our leftover pork for some nachos. What I've made here is a queso, spicy queso. We started out with a couple tablespoons of butter and flour to make a roux. Add your milk, whole milk or heavy cream, and then what we're going to do is add some cheddar cheese, and I'll also have a little pepper jack cheese. You could add any cheeses here, whatever you want, whatever you got in the refrigerator.
Okay, we're running short on time. You put a little sriracha in.
Little sriracha.
If they're having a party, you guys have your catering company
all up
and running.
Buffalo Catering Company. This has been a very popular lately. We've been running a Mexican, we have a Mexican buffet. It's about as authentic as it gets. We have all these offerings on our menu.
And as big a party as you want.
Anywhere,
is there a minimum?
Minimum usually $75. I mean, we've done like anywhere from 10 people to we did Party Tuesday for 700. We go up to about 1,500 actually.
Oh my goodness.
Even more actually. No.
I think this would be a perfect party, especially with the weather turning nicely, a Mexican theme. I'm going to invite all my friends up. We're going to have a little Mexican party right here on the set. So we have pork nachos.
Yep. With our queso.
And we were talking about the queso. Make sure that when you're doing the roux, cook the flour and butter. Because
Yes.
otherwise it has that horrible flavor.
And there's your leftovers right there. Pork
That's so
nachos,
yummy.
basically the same things that went on the taco,
That's
but
so
with
good.
our
I
nice
taste the...
with our nice queso.
Oh my
It
goodness.
smells so good. And I
It
love
doesn't
the
it?
sriracha in it.
Yeah,
It
that's
always
the
makes
nice
everything
spicy
yummy.
part.
Yeah.
Cheese spice. Chef Chris, thank you so
enough.
much.
Thank you, my
We hope
pleasure.
to see you back sooner than